Didier Drogba. This former player is used to being under the spotlight. He is one of the best strikers of the last 20 years. An idol at Marseille, an icon at Chelsea, and a reference for all football fans. Didier Drogba's career is rich in trophies and celebrations. But Didier is not only a football star, he is also an ambassador for peace. Here is a look at the fight he has led alongside his career and continues to lead since his retirement. Subscribe to Megafoot, the best of football in video. Let's take a closer look at how Didier Drogba helped stop the civil war that divided the Ivory Coast in the mid-2000s. Since the late 1990s, the country has been marked by political, social, and cultural unrest. In 2002, while Drogba began scoring goals for Guingamp, a military coup took over the northern half of the Ivory Coast. Attempts at talks, a fragile ceasefire agreement, and the intervention of peacekeepers did not prevent the country from descending into a violent and deadly civil war. In 2005, while the fratricidal fighting continued, the Elephants qualified for their first World Cup. This qualification was a miracle. The indomitable Lion of Cameroon, led by Samuel Eto'o, at the top of his game, missed a penalty in extra time that would have qualified them at the expense of Ivory Coast. One man's misfortune is another man's gain. Didier Drogba took advantage of this miraculous qualification to call the Ivorians to make peace.
Ivoiriens, Ivoiriennes, du nord et du sud, du centre à l'ouest. Vous avez vu, on vous a prouvé aujourd'hui que toute la Côte d'Ivoire peut cohabiter, peut jouer ensemble pour un même objectif. Se qualifier pour le mondial. Vous avez promis que cette fête allait rassembler le peuple. Aujourd'hui, on vous demande, s'il vous plaît, on se met à genoux. S'il vous plaît, déposez toutes les armes. Faites les élections, organisez les élections, et tout ira du mieux.
This call for peace allowed the beginning of reconciliation and helped to calm tensions. Although the Elephants were eliminated in the group stage of the 2006 World Cup, the peace process was set in motion. In 2007, the Elephants played Madagascar in Bouaké, a rebel stronghold, in a stadium that had not hosted the national team for years because of the war. Drogba used his fame to make sure the match took place. The same year, Drogba was elected African Golden Ball winner. He decided to symbolically offer this ball to the Ivorians. He went on a tour of the country, performing jubilant scenes in areas that were until recently under rebel control. Drogba multiplies awareness campaigns, creates a foundation to help the country's hospitals, and becomes vice president of the Peace and Sport Association. In 2010, the charisma of the player and this peaceful struggle enabled him to be elected by Time as one of the 100 most influential personalities in the world. That same year, the disputed results of the presidential elections in Ivory Coast put a strain on peace. Violence flared up again. So Drogba returned to the forefront and tried to make the Ivorians understand. He became personally involved in a special commission for peace.
Parce qu'aujourd'hui, je pense que le peuple ivoirien a trop souffert. Je pense qu'aujourd'hui, on est obligé de repartir sur de nouvelles bases. Et pour ça, il faut la réconciliation, il faut le pardon, il faut réapprendre à vivre ensemble.
After a decade of relative peace, Ivory Coast once again came under fire in October 2020 after the controversial re-election of the outgoing president. As usual, Didier Drogba intervened. On Twitter, he offered his condolences to the world of Ivory Coast for the recent loss of life. Peace, peace, nothing but peace. On this day of celebration of peace in our dear country, I join all the steps and wishes in this direction.
I don't want people to think that I'm going to go into politics, but that's not, I will stay in football. I will stay in football because that's what I do best.
But now he's hung up his boots. Drogba, Ivory Coast's most influential personality, seems to be slowly slipping into public affairs in his country for the development of peace in Ivory Coast.
Je pense que le seul Ivoirien qui peut aujourd'hui réconcilier les Ivoiriens, je pense que ça reste Didier Drogba parce que tout le monde l'adore.
When he came to present his candidacy for the presidency of the Ivorian Football Federation, he was welcomed by a cheering crowd. A very good way to be at the heart of the system and to use all his influence to unite his country around the values of football. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, don't hesitate to talk about our channel around you, to like it and to share it. And we'll see you soon for a new video. Ciao!